If you are new, welcome to our little love nest over here on Talk Taurus Tarot. If you're returning, welcome back, you guys. Happy Friday, happy Venusian Day, all that great jazz. If you requested personal readings from me through my Wizio app, any ones that I had to decline, I left you a reason. You should check your email. It'll let you know what I need from you in order to get that reading done. And for those of you where I completed your reading, you can check your email as well. There should be a link through Wizio where you can watch your reading. You can watch it unlimitedly. I probably won't ever delete it. Maybe like once a year I might delete it. I'm not sure. It just depends on the storage memory, if that even applies to that channel. But outside of that, hey baby. Yes, mommy's good. I love you. No, it's too cold outside. Excuse me, you guys. So yes, any updates that I need to tell you? All right, yes, there will be. If any of you follow me over on my Talk Tequila YouTube channel, I will be doing tarot fashions over there. All right, it is a different segment. It's more open to the divine masculine and divine feminine energy as a collective, as a whole. But if you would like to be a part of that show, that's the channel that I'm gonna do the tarot fashions on, and we're gonna kind of like dive into a conversation and have it like a back and forth conversation between divine masculine, divine feminine. So I will definitely post it in the community tab to let you guys know. If I pre-record it, I'll post it on the community tab. If I do it live, I'll still post it. So you guys on this channel, you'll be able to be a part of that on the other channel. If any of you are mothers and you're looking for confirmations or guidance over on that channel, there is also a tarot channel for mothers. Anything else I need to say? Let me pull up the chat so I can see what's going on. What's going on? All right. I think I found the chat. So let's dive into this chat right quick, you guys. Before I get started. All right. Let's go all the way back up to the top. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Miss Nookie. Natalise. I am that I am. What is good? R. Fleming. The Slimy Universe. 13th Ghost. I see you. Lafise. Chloe. Hi, Chloe. Hi, Kimmy Poo. Hi, XM. Hazel. What's up, Karis? Hi, Ricky. Thank y'all for all your love and support. And I did read the different things, and majority of you guys said that you really like the confirmations and the spiritual guidance that always be in the channel messages. What was I gonna say? So I definitely took that into consideration. I'm working on something. So I had to get y'all opinion, you know. But yeah, thank y'all for giving me y'all feedback. That really was helpful. So many creative ideas. I love it. All right. So today's reading is going to be a little bit different. Okay. Today we will be starting out with spiritual guidance and confirmations. We also will then look at what's manifesting, all right? So what's coming, essentially, what's manifesting energetically. But instead of just doing like singles, people that are in relationship or complicated situations, we're going to have the segment. We're going to start it off with divine masculine. So any Taurian energy that's in you're in your masculine, divine masculine energy first. We're going to tap into you, what's manifesting in your love, what's manifesting in your finances and career. And then we're going to tap into divine feminine energy and see what her energy is tapping into in regards to love, and career, what's coming for her energy. And when we get down to your person, we're also going to start with divine masculine, and we're going to get divine masculine person's energy. So if you identify with masculine energy or you resonate with masculine energy more, then that part will probably resonate more with you. Or if you're more in your divine feminine, vice versa. And you can always flip it and reverse it. Energy is fluid. And that's how we're going to try it for today. Please do not shorten or hold back. Duly noted, yes. I've been trying to it's not because I don't want to. It's personal things. I think that it's timing for the other channels as well, because the other channels do still mean a lot to me, and it's really where I want to go in so many different areas. So that's why I said that, but I don't know what it is. Every time like I get into the channel message, it's like I'll look up and time has passed and I'm like, wait a minute, I still gotta cook dinner. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that came from. So let's get into it. So let me put my phone on do not disturb, because it seems like everybody calls me when I'm channeling. So I made sure I got times today. I got time today. So let's get into the confirmations and the guidance, you guys. Taurus, say what you like, because if you back it up, you can hold my... Now let's say you owe me something. So Taurus, either somebody owes you something, or, okay, your ancestors is kind of giving you a heads up that this is a way that somebody is viewing you, or you could be viewing somebody else this way. Okay, it's going both ways. It's going both ways. But their message to you is abundance. We have cowrie shells. I don't know, I love this card because cowrie shells are also used in divination as divination tools. And there's systems to it, right? So how you would read it and how it falls is very significant. So something is falling right into the right place. You may be able to see this coming, or you may not be able to see when it's going to happen, but when exactly you need something, that's when it's going to happen. The example that they're giving me is like, you may not get the money now that you need, or the abundance right now that you need. You might think you need it right now, but they're holding it back for like a major purchase that you have to do, or like a major bill or something like that. They want you to know, like, if you're experiencing that, it's because it's going to drop when you need it. So like anything that feels like it's delayed, it's not really delayed. Okay, it's held in like escrow, or it's like accumulating more money. So anybody that is preventing you from, whether they're throwing dark magic at you, whether they are, sending you the evil eye, whether they are, lying on your name, whatever it is that you may be experiencing, what's happening is all of that is accumulating more abundance for you. Everything, every stone that's being thrown, every accusation that's being made, anything that could be potentially perceived as a hindrance on your journey, it's occurring escrow. It's occurring even higher. So when the money drops, or when this abundance drop, it's gonna feel like, wow, I really wasn't expecting that. And that's because that is going to be the physical manifestation of all the things that have been thrown at you. So if it's a lot, that means that you got a lot of haters. And they either motivate you, or they're going to help assist you in some capacity. You feel me? So that's what they want you to know as well. There's a divine purpose as to how things are lining up for you, how they're playing all out. So be encouraged, okay? Get excited. At the bottom of the deck in the pre-shuffle, we still have destiny here. So a lot of you, something about your birth chart is going to give you a lot of confirmations with this number 9. Completions. Okay, for some of you, it may even tell you like what type of nationality, if it's from foreign lands, that you may meet your person, or like how you're gonna, there's something to do with your inheritance, and there's some type of destiny, life purpose that will be clarified for you with abundance and the palm. Okay, for some of you, if you're into palmistry, I think some of your lines are, you may have like someone tell you that you're going to have 3 major lovers in your life, or 3 major significant influences that really help shape you for, or prepare you for this destiny. And I feel like some of you have like a mark, okay? And it's significant because this mark kind of like identifies who you are. Something to do with your ancestors, okay? Like why you are the way that you are, like why you have the intellect that you have, why you've been single, why you have a certain level of intellect, charisma, or anything to do with the Queen of Swords energy. Again, with this Wheel of Fortune, the 6 of Wands, there's a reason why you were put through certain things, had to experience certain things. The Queen of Swords is, that could be a divorcee on a mundane level, but this is like really showing like she's above the clouds. The sky is blue, and then there's also a bird in the distance with which I heard wits. So which lets you know a lot. Okay. And then the symbolism in her chair is speaking about the butterfly metamorphosis and the bird. Okay. Taking flight in a particular situation. Some of you may travel, or you're going to take a flight where you're literally in the sky. And for others of you, this is your perspective, your position of power. Okay. A lot of your abundance, again, Spirit's like double confirming the destiny and the Wheel of Fortune. Your destiny, your life path is going to unlock your freedom, your Wheel of Fortune, and your success. So I want to kind of look at what is it that you wanted me to tell them? There's something specific. Where is my deck? Let me see. I don't know. Something about losing your train of thought. If you've been having that experience, like where I put my keys, or like losing your train of thought, or just feeling like a little foggy in the head, or kind of like, am I supposed to be doing something? Or you're not able to really like feel enthused about something, because I get this energy that they're telling me some of you are feeling like trapped or restricted, or you're unable to get something moving or going again. You might feel like something is tied, or something's paralyzing you, or from feeling like you can move. And it's something to do with your life purpose or your life work. It may be like you're waiting on an approval from a loan or something, like you're waiting on some type of approval. If you've been feeling like like let's say you're trying to get a job or something like that, okay? Oh, okay. So let's say you have a certain, we're going to talk about those of you that are in the workforce, okay? Those of you that are currently in like 9 to 5's career. You have some type of skill set. You have like the degrees, you have the tenure, right? you're a veterinarian in some facet of your career life. You may be trying to get a raise or a promotion, so you can feel like this is still where you're meant to be. But it seems to me like there's some people. It's not the people. That's what spirit wants me to tell you. It's not the people or the people in management. You know how they say you know who you know, or you're able to like get a certain position based off who you know. They'll give you a job, or they'll give you a better paying job based off who you know, because they have the power to kind of make sure that you get the recognition or the pay raise that you deserve. What's about to happen is if you're experiencing a decrease where, let's say, they don't give you the raise that they want. Let's say they only give you 25 cents, but you know you deserve $1. You know what I'm saying? You know you deserve 90 cents at least. If you're experiencing that, the will is saying that your it's like your destiny is calling for you. So if they deny you that that pay raise, or they deny you that position, or let's say you're trying to be a supervisor or you're trying to move departments, if they deny you in any way and it's affecting your pocketbook or your wallet, that's a confirmation for you that you've outgrown that company. Only if if you feel that's a confirmation for you. The Six of Wands is talking about victory, but this is like you're on this white horse by yourself. So this is confirming for me that what they want me to tell you is your abundance is waiting on you to like redirect your focus, okay? Also, for those of you that are entrepreneurs, it's going to be important during this season not to base your success off of views, not to base your success off of how much money you've earned from whatever you sold or whatever content you're creating. That's also going to decrease your money if your focus or your intention is to do it only for the money. In this season, for those of you that are receiving a lot of abundance and you want to make sure it continues, they are wanting you to slow down. Okay? So if you're feeling a burnout or you're feeling like you're overexerting yourself to push, yourself the way you used to, because a lot of you they're saying like you had to do it for a season where you had to like overcompensate, right? You had to share, 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 share. You had to do. In this season, if you don't willingly step down and allow the universe to tell you like do a little bit here and go outside and do this or go do other things, if you don't listen to it, then they're going to finally confirm that for you by decreasing your abundance. So there's going to be like this, you're in this fine tuning period where if you are over excessively trying to push yourself in a masculine worker doer type of energy, you are being asked to find a balanced approach with your personal life and your life purpose life. But if you're doing it because you're like, I got to get to the money, or I got to work, then they're saying that you're going to close your inheritance. Okay? You're going to feel like you are not able. And then they said worst case scenario, it's not somebody, for those of you that go through that experience, it's not nobody else trying to confuse you in your mind. It's yourself. What it is your power is kind of like restricting you. So this is how spirit is keeping those of you that are in those positions of leadership, power, success, or whatever, to also make time for your mental state, your emotional state, and your physical state. Those three components is going to guarantee that your inheritance, abundance wise, right, stays flowing. It stays going. You're going to be asked as well to tap into frequency, meditation, journaling, affirmations. You're being tested more on the other forms of abundance than you are the material. So, in this process, they want you to know that some of the situations may be other people's projection, but a lot of it is going to be your shadow work needing to be balanced, your spiritual work needing to be balanced, and you as the individual or the medium or whatever it is that you do, that you're grounded. So your ancestors are about to teach you some new gifts. They're about to teach you they're about to teach you as well. Some of y'all is going to be like herbs. They're about to teach you how to ride the wave, I heard. Some of y'all are about to learn a new skill. It's like you're going underground. So you're still going to be like studying. You're still going to be like learning. But this is like trial and error. But they want to teach you about the system, or they want to teach you about each one of y'all ancestors. Everybody is from different parts of the world, right? So a lot of you are about to find out that you have some ancestors that are like elders. They're master teachers, and they want to teach you something that nobody else would be able to acquire. Like you could only acquire this wisdom, or these skills sets based off of you connecting more with them. You get what I'm saying? What's up, you guys? Hey, Aziza. So that's what they want me to tell you about that part, okay? Yep, you see that? Occupation and courtship. What you don't know is... what you don't know is... I told you, did I tell you this is all about your work? Mm-hmm. Ooh. Let me make sure. Yeah, this is your ego. Your ego is fighting with you. You haven't checked in with your ego. It could be somebody, it could be your shadow, but I'm getting ego, and I feel like your ego has like created this narrative or this persona or something about this false person. You're switching from survival mode into thriving. That's what I feel like this is. Because what put you in this energy to begin with was like, it could have been the past 3 years or the past 5 years. You've been like in survival mode. So you haven't really been able to check in with your, like you haven't really lift your head up to really like do other things, because there's this fear that if I fall off, then I'm going to lose my spot. If I fall off, then my money going to decrease. If I fall off, I may not have a job and I got all these bills. So it's creating a big shadow of fear that's following you around. And until you confront it head on, like, okay, listen, you have nothing to be afraid of. If you lose your job, belief is what you kind of need right now to really take on this fear that's coming up, or like, and I feel like it's not really another person. It's a fear of failure. That's what I feel like. It's a pressure that you wear on you. Like, this is a pressure because you don't ever want to go back to feeling helpless. You don't ever want to go back to feeling victimized. You don't ever want to feel like you are in a position where somebody else gets to have power over you. And since you never want to go back to that position, you will neglect yourself and overwork, you know? Like, when's the last time you you cooked a meal, or, you know, you did something in your home without feeling like you had to go do something else? Like, they're saying, like, when you're in the moment, you're thinking about what you got to get done. So your brain is overworking and never shuts off. It's always running. And that is a source, okay, of imprisonment, self-imposed prison. Feeling backed into the corner like I have no choice. And Spirit is here to tell you that you do have a choice. Okay? And they are concerned about you. A lot of you are used to people counting on you. I heard people pleasing. You're used to being a people pleaser. In your relationships, you're used to people counting on you, and when they don't need you to do anything, you don't know what to do with yourself. So your mind starts playing tricks on you, like, are they talking to somebody else? So if you have too much time on your hands, you start getting insecure, or you start getting afraid, like maybe they're not into you, maybe they don't want to be with you no more. You got to tackle this thought process that you normally get, because they're saying is that this is how relationships fail. And a lot of you have a relationship either already here or something that's coming for you. Which is telling me that whoever this person is, they're the type of person where they don't need a lot of validation. They don't need a lot of validation. They may not give a lot of validation, which means you're going to have to be very secure in yourself in order to be in a relationship. It's not going to be easy. I do feel like this is going to be an area of work. So, like, let's say, for example, right, Taurus, hypothetically, let's say you meet somebody and they have a lot going for themselves. They're abundant and you're abundant. And they want to, let's say that they're a masculine energy and they want to take care of the bills or the responsibilities, right? There's something about this where you're not used to not having anything to do, or you're not used to not having to work or something. Some of y'all ain't, what you're asking for, you're not really ready for it. So Spirit is trying to get you ready for the lifestyle you're trying to manifest for yourself. So if you know you've been manifesting the type of lifestyle where you can go into your soft era and you don't want to have to work 10, 15 hours, you want a healthy relationship, right? But you don't want to worry about a lot of things. You want to be able to have success and have your career or do your life purpose, and it's a fluent, happy relationship. So Spirit is saying, we're trying to give you what you're asking for, but it's going to take practice because you haven't confronted the reality that you're not really prepared for this lifestyle. So how can you receive something you're not ready for? And I feel like a lot of times that statement is used, but you're not really sure what they mean by that. So Spirit said, I want to get into your subconscious. I want to get into your subconscious and I want to show you what I mean. Because when I bring in relationships that are trying to teach you through experience, you shut them down. So you're not open to receiving a mirror reflection of yourself so you can see it. You have refused learning experiences by way of romantic relationships so you can become more, fluent in that aspect of your life. You're like, nope, I'm too busy. Nope, I'm unavailable. Nope, I don't want to learn with you. So Spirit is saying, so since you've kind of like closed the door on every last person that was supposed to teach you something, you're going to have to do the shadow work yourself. And you're going to have to be the person that looks at your situation and look at the reality. You could be the best person in the world. You could have the best thing going for yourself, what they consider eligible, everything, right? You're on your life purpose. You've been doing it for a long time. But there's something about you inside of yourself, in your subconscious, where you haven't realized that you have a facade. You've created this facade of being ready and you're not ready. Because Spirit can see what you can't see. Because Spirit is saying, if you were really ready, you wouldn't treat yourself like this. If you were really ready, they wouldn't have to tell you this. So they want you to get real, because it's not that there's no one coming to you. People are accepting applications. All right. But you're not hiring. You're not buying the applications that comes towards you. And that's okay. But it will never come in until you address this shadow of fear. Fear of someone cheating on you. Fear of someone lying to you. Fear of being victimized. Fear of feeling like you're tied to a situation that's unhealthy. If you have something in your subconscious that is running a program of prevention based off of your past experiences, you're only going to continue manifesting your fear. So until you eradicate the program that's in your subconscious, you will only attract, manifest, and procreate off of what you already have stored or lying dormant in your subconscious. Okay. Whew. It took me. It's hard to get that one out. It's hard to get that one out because I feel like you don't even realize just how bad it could be if you don't work on this. It can really take a toll on you in other ways. All right, so you're gonna have a bright idea to do something and they want you to follow it. Because you've built some type of barricade around yourself for protection, but it's running amok in your mind. Yeah, but then Spirit is saying that's not you. So they are making me think about, some of you have serpent blood, serpentine or something like that. The things that you're drawn to is telling you your ancestral lineage or something like that. Heard Nagos or something. It's something about Harry Potter. I think it's Nagalinas or Nagos or something like that. Anyway, especially for feminine energy. I think she was the sixth. What was it? She was the sixth. Horcrux or something. I think it's Horocrux. So pretty much Voldemort, right? And I'm getting off topic, but they keep bringing it up. So let me get it out, okay? So Voldemort, he fragmented his soul into 7, okay? And this number 7 keeps coming up because this also is universal year 7. Spirit's always bringing it back. They're trying to tie everything to show you how it's all connected. All right? So he fragmented his soul into 7 ornaments, objects, whatever. He did a ring, a cup, I think the last one that he knowingly did was the snake, okay? The serpent, right? And her name was, I think, Nagalina or Naganina or something like that. I can't remember how you spell it. I think it's Nogos. I've seen it before. Okay, Nagas. Yeah. Nagas. Okay. So, and she was the first living being. The other ones he chose like sentimental objects. But this particular one was a living being. And what he did was he fragmented himself into the snake and those other objects. He took a little from all these houses, right? These houses represent ancestors. So he took a little bit from every, for like representations of every lineage, and he fragmented himself into them and then put protection around how you can, of how you can or cannot destroy them, right? Even though, and then Harry Potter was the seventh one, but that happened unbeknownst to him. So Harry Potter's link to him was like unbeknownst. But one of the interesting things about Harry Potter was in his subconscious, right? Voldemort lived there. And we're talking about the subconscious mind. Normally, he asks, I think he asks Gandalf. Not Gandalf. Why am I mixing Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter? He asks Dumbledore. Yeah, Nagina or something, yeah. He asks Dumbledore if Voldemort that was living in his head was real. When Voldemort died, when Dumbledore died, he asked him, is this real? Or they were in a limbo state. So they all were in a limbo state. So they hadn't crossed over and they weren't really back in the physical realm, but they were in that limbo realm. These are where all the souls go that are fragmented, broken, displaced. They get trapped in this realm. And in this realm, it's still alive, it's still existing, but it's the realm where pretty much no one wants to go there. No one wants to be stuck in limbo. And a lot of ancestors, okay, elders, people they're stuck in, just like Dumbledore, right? Dumbledore and a fragment of Voldemort were existing in limbo, or he was able to go there, travel there. Even though he was no longer physically existing. When Harry Potter saw the fragment soul of Voldemort there, it looked like it was technically a parasite. Okay? And he had a near life death experience, and so he wasn't quite dead. He was still connected or tethered to the earthly realm, but he was able to see that he had Voldemort's soul or fragment of his soul existing in his mind. And that's kind of like how Voldemort was able to kind of possess him. That's how Voldemort was kind of able to utilize him, or like tap into each other. They could see each other, see into each other. Those of you that are of that descent, connected to, I think it's India, Hinduism. Let's say you have ancestors from that region or something like that. Think of the serpent as a connection to a certain region on the planet, right? Or like descendants of a certain lineage. It's ancient, right? It's real ancient, but it's a real thing. Because the serpent in Harry Potter is actually based off a real energy. It's based off the real dragon that you see that's in this picture. You could look it up. It's called Nagas. It'll tell you about the twins. It'll tell you about the two serpents that are intertwined. You could do that research, right? So they put that in a movie, but it's based off of a real thing. She was a female, okay? And in order to be a part of that, pretty much the story was like this. How the story goes in that culture or the ethnicity, you are descended from the female, right? In your female bloodline, but you're pretty much, how could I explain? I should have wrote this shit down. 'Cause I was reading it. So you're a female. She's a female. What about it? So pretty much everything that she did in the movie, it wasn't necessarily her doing it. It was the fragment that was possessing her. And so the serpent had a bad reputation of being foul or cruel and all these evil things. But she was possessed by the entity or the parasite that sacrificed her or used her as a vessel. So I feel like um the reason why Spirit is telling you this is because her personality trait, okay, if y'all ever saw Beastly Creatures or that movie, her personality trait, she was a female that was cursed to turn into a serpent, and eventually she would be a permanent serpent, right? There was no cure for that. But she had a lover, and the lovers that she normally was attracted to were people that were abandoned. So some of you may be descendants of this type of region or energy, and you may be attracted to you may attract a lot of abandoned people. You resonate with them, but they're parasitic, they're fragments, they're not whole. So you may trying to raise their vibration or trying to encourage them to work on themselves. It's going to be difficult to do that because eventually in the wrong hands, you're like a weapon. So if you're in the hands of someone that's really like sad and they don't want to, change, but let's say you're like saying, trying to talk life into them, essentially you could go in there and you could lose yourself in the process. And whatever is affecting them can possess you, and then y'all got like this whole parasitic energy going on. So however that connection is created, whether that be them physically doing it over you, or you just having sex with them, or you interacting with them, you need to know how to protect yourself, but you're not going to know how to do that if you don't acquire the practices that your ancestors had to develop in order to make sure that nothing can affect you in that way. Otherwise, they saying pretty much like Voldemort, it could be very parasitic to you, toxic. And with this false person, this is how this person is in your subconscious living. So think about that. Whoever that one person is that you never really care to talk to, you never want to talk to them again. A fragment of them is existing in your subconscious, and you don't know how to get them out. No matter how much work you do on the physical realm or how successful you become, as long as this person is playing around in your subconscious, when it comes to your love life, they are like an immediate restriction. Thank you, Lady Soldier. They're an immediate restriction on you. So every time they feel like you're trying to move on, they don't bother you when you're like overworking or burning yourself out. They come and bother you when they are concerned that you're emotionally moving on, or that you're picking up the fact that you got to eradicate this parasite. You got to eradicate this thought process, because I feel like it's their restrictions. You're just tethered to it somehow, like Voldemort and Nagina. Okay? Look up the story. Like, you could watch it on YouTube. But it's a very interesting story, and it sounds a lot like the Twin Flame journey, which is interesting because eventually she does okay, in the mythology or whatever, she does marry, but she marries from her own kind because everyone else outside of her kind, they only used her for power or as a weapon. So it's something about you need to marry your kind or people that's not going to manipulate you. Yeah, because yes, I'm telling you, you're not from the same tribe or the same clan. It's something about tribe or clan. And this is why you are so valuable because it's something about your blood, your ancestry, because you have you have abundance here. You are valuable. You got alpha draconian. And I feel like you may attract a lot of people that are like powerful or they're tyrants, or even if they're not, they like to pretend like they are. They're corrupt. They have unethical. Um, they have a certain personality to them. If you ever feel yourself being attracted to someone that is so high vibrational to the point where they're emotionally detached from humanity, or they feel like, or they refer to people as humans in a condescending way where it's like they just see them as a necessary means to whatever their goals are. It's something about this type of energy is like everywhere. Every fucking where. It's like an invasion. And even though they are from the same type of reptilian family, there's different sectors. Not everyone or not every descendant or something like that is doing the same thing. Like again, the draconian may be a version, but it's something about the nagas and what that looks like. So yeah, doesn't it look like this person have like a clever idea? Like, oh snap, I could use this person to get ahead quicker. I could, I can make them work for me. I can put them on my team. I can reroute their destiny because y'all are dealing with a lot of sorcerers. And for some of you, this could be something that you were born with. You were born with a mark, and this is like maybe this happened before you were born, like when you were younger, before you were even born. Some of y'all have a fragment of something else. Yep, in your body. It could even be like a fragment as well of like a system, because a lot of the, you know, certain systems or religious practices were created based off of corruption. So you may be constantly feeling like someone's watching you, and I feel like they are. But I just feel like for some of y'all, this could have been like if you had a pastor or someone, they could have done this to like your mother, and then your mother had you. So a lot of today's society, there are women that are more independent, yes. But if you look back at history, the woman was always domesticated. Okay. Interbred and domesticated. This was pretty much a way to utilize the female energy or the divine masculine feminine energy for their gain or for their initiative. And it's created a this or that type of war. And this is what spirit is trying to bring everything back to homeostasis, back to harmony between these two energies, before they got intertwined in this way. And I feel like there's something to do with these masculine energies that were like in power in history. They knew that through the feminine. Okay, tell Mila to give it to you out the microwave. These feminine, like your mothers, your ancestors on your mother's side, these people in power, like in your homes, like the father figures, like very rich people, or like people that had a lot of respect. Even if they weren't rich, they had community, they had resources, they created societies, my ears ringing, where like everybody knew everything. And so there's like a long line of of feminines that were sacrificed or burned at the stake because they knew, or they could read that one, like a lot of you guys would be born and you would bring back harmony and like restore the balance between these two feuding energies, make it back whole. So what they did before you became older, or while your mother was still in their womb, because your mothers respected these positions of power, they weren't they weren't futile with them. They like did a binding spell, like over pregnant women. They may have made them have, like, so think back to the time period where everybody was having 10, 20 plus kids, or there's something about making sure that they've reincarnate through fragments of your children. It's a lot. I'm telling you, making sure that they reincarnate with fragments of their energy in like amulets, children. So now they're growing up, but some have more willpower than others. Some has more ability to like resist whatever their mind is telling them to do. But this was going on for a long time. But it's something like when you become of age, that's the only time that it sticks and you'll be permanently set with this thought process. You know that age when you're about to reach dementia. Sometimes they're saying like for some of you, if you start having early signs of certain problems that don't happen until you're like late in age, it would come sooner because your mind is trying to fight off or ward off some type of corrupt programming or binding spell that was put over you before you incarnated through your mother's bloodline. Some type of curse. So they could always keep eyes on you or always be able to like watch you. So like no matter where you go, you may have always felt like you had something watching you. Like, and like your ancestors had to help from the other side and like put a hand on the situation. So it's like they were there. Sometimes you may have felt touched, okay? And that's because if you ever felt like you were touched, they were trying to like get you to see like this goes way back. Something about something goes way back. All right, last and final message for these confirmations, y'all. Yeah, look at that inner peace. Tell me, come here. Tell me to come here.
The food is not even there.
Tell her come here. Hold on a second, y'all.
The food is gone.
Tell her come here. So we got inner peace and broken arrow. Embrace your inner peace. Embrace the energy of peace. So there's something about peace here that is so important to you. Going with the flow is going to be so important for you right now. Don't try to control anything. That's the spirit or the energy of narcissism. Don't try to like control everything around you, even your own environment right now. Because objectively, it's the more that you try to control the environment, it's going to bring up anxiety, fear, and stress. It's really going to have, you're really going to have to enter into a state of flow. I don't care if it's something as small as you can't get your car to turn on. Just be like, laugh. You're going to need humor during this season. Huh? All of it's interconnected. All of it's interconnected. They just keep repeating that. It keeps falling out your ears. Hold on, let me help my baby right quick. You little baby. You're not a baby. You're getting older. Okay. You're getting older. Tell me, look, come here.
So she's making it again.
Oh. All right, y'all. Let's talk about divine masculine energy in general. Let's just say masculine, because that's 2 extra words. We ain't got to do all that. You know who you are. If you're a Taurus and you are masculine energy or you resonate with it, let's talk for a second. Cause your love is my love and my love is your love. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, say, can you see? Masculine energy, divine masculine energy. Let's get into it. So, what's manifesting for you, divine masculine, is those of you, you're inspired, okay? For those of you that are feeling very hopeful, feeling psychically in tune, you're content with your life, you're feeling like you're spiritually healing, your faith is like there, especially when it comes to love. Like, you're hopeful. I feel like you're not trying to obsess over it or overthink about it too much. I feel like you're right on time. Okay. However, there are some changes in love that's happening because we got lightning and destruction. So with this 5 here, this is telling me what's manifesting for you is a tower moment. All right. So let's get some masculine energy here. What's manifesting in love for my divine masculine? What's manifesting in love for my divine masculine? Why is this tower here? I could do anything. Okay. I see y'all. I see y'all. Divine masculine. Taurus and stability. 4 of Pentacles. What's manifesting for love for you is someone wants to love you. Ace of Cups. A new beginning. For some of you, this is an apology. All right. They want to give you love. That they feel like you need to apologize. Take accountability. Walls are coming down here. For a lot of you, this person is, I think, waiting on you to come towards them. If you've been waiting on someone to come towards you, divine masculine, you may be resting in your divine feminine energy. Okay. This is not really doing anything about it, but more or less holding on to someone. So if someone is holding on to you, divine masculine, and you're in this state of loving yourself and minding your business until things change, then they're more in their masculine energy. Because the roles, the energy will always shift. But whoever's coming to you, they're ready to take action. So a lot of, dang, if someone's ready to take action, but I'm seeing a lot of people here or in the comments, they say they waiting on the other person. You got a new start here, but what's manifesting is the Four of Pentacles. There is something that y'all are holding on to that y'all need to let go of. Some steps have been taken to kind of like put those guards down and work on the situation, but the Four of Pentacles is telling me that there's either a argument or a confrontation that needs to be addressed, okay? Or someone wants you to address it in order to like rebuild from a solid foundation. There's also this energy of feeling like they need to hold back because when they love you, it becomes like back and forth energy. Um, or it's like you don't really stay in this loving energy for too long. A lot of night energy here. Okay. And I'm a little confused because I'm in divine masculine energy, but I get the vibe. This is giving me like I'm saying divine masculine, but I'm seeing a lot of women. So for some of you, divine masculine, in order for you to have a new beginning, you're going to have to get in your divine masculine energy. Because right now, this is feminine energy. When you're saying this person need to come to you, divine masculine, you're in feminine energy. You're not in masculine energy. There's action here, but what's coming to you is this person is feeling like you're holding on to them, wanting them to come to you, divine masculine. So they're feeling like you're holding on to them and that like they're trying to resist coming towards you. But your intentions that you're sending out is it's like mayday, mayday. That's not even how we was trying to get you to do that. What? So both of y'all in y'all feminine energy. What in the popsicle stick? Oh wow. But then at the same time, you're saying I'm divine masculine or I'm a masculine, but the frequency ain't frequency. It's not giving divine masculine. It's giving come and show me you love me. It's giving come tell me you want me. It's giving I'm holding on to you, but I want you to come and chase me. I confused. But Knight of Wands and the Four of Cups, and then like when you see this person moving on, right? 444 here. When you see this person like going out with other people because they're overwaiting for you, divine masculine, you're sitting there like upset. You want to heal it now all of a sudden. So you're creating destructive behaviors. You're bringing on another tower moment because when this person comes in and you're on the same wavelength, they're not gonna be attracted to that because your facade is saying that you are divine masculine, but your internal energy that you're embodying or that's possessing you is saying, I'm a woman, I'm a female, I'm feminine. So I don't know, because you got all the fours in here. Four swords, that's a truce, right? You just sitting there waiting for something to just fall out the sky. You're waiting on something to happen. Some of y'all are waiting for somebody else possibly to get out of another situation with somebody else. So some of you are trying to become divine. And so in the meantime, you're still a knight. You're not quite there yet, okay? Because I do feel like you're going with the Four of Cups. You're comfortable here. You're comfortable in this position. This is what you were taught, or this is what all you know. Um, and maybe it's because as a masculine, you don't want to control nobody. I feel like divine masculine, what you're saying is you don't want that person to feel like you're trying to control them, because that creates arguments too. If you're too masculine, then divine feminine may feel like you are being controlling or narcissistic. So you're kind of not doing anything to avoid an insecurity. So faith without works is dead is pretty much what I see here. But what's manifesting is a repeat cycle of something that's already happened. 444. Something got to change. You got to become the Father of Pentacles. You got to get into this fire energy. All right? Forget where you were taught. Forget what your parents taught you. Forget what gurus taught you or anyone else taught you. Who do you want to be? With the Ace of Wands, this is your power. This is your realm. You have to learn how to master it. Otherwise, you're going to leave everything up to chance. You're going to leave everything up. Oh, I'm just fated to have this experience. I'm just fated to fail in this area because everything has happened to me. Woe is me. And even though you may be feeling like that's a strong way of going about it, it's actually it's it's saying that you are emotionally unattuned to where you are spiritually, where you are energetically. The two of cups with temperance is saying that you have to balance out your spiritual and your physical body. The more you keep operating without the spirit, and I feel like when I say spirit, that doesn't mean you're spiritual because you watch tarot or you know how to be emotional. When I say spiritual, I mean, how do I explain it to you? Spirit, give me the words. Give me the words, Spirit. Because I don't know. This is, the guys, this has to come from a higher power because, um, Spirit, give me the words. What does stability mean to you, Divine Masculine? What does stability mean to you? Somebody along the way has taught you that stability only looks like three different ways, but you're missing the fourth element. You're missing the fifth element. You're missing something. And it's reading energetically. The universe is reading it like you need tower moments. You need to change. Like something about it is hard headed. It's hard. I feel like the moment that you realize that yin and yang is in everything, right? Divine masculine and divine feminine is in everything. You think that when you fighting, right, and you over there being tough or masculine, right, that it's that there's no feminine aspect occurring, but there is a feminine aspect occurring. It takes a lot of feminine and masculine energy not to retaliate, but to also take action. It's only through practice that you'll learn how to take inspired action, but also not force it. It's a practice, but you have leaned more on one mode because you're emotionally detached from your spirit. And not all masculine, but I'm saying is that this is an area of evolution, of growth. It's sewn into the fabric of existence, and then that brings everything whole, and you will no longer feel like you have to control a situation. You'll no longer feel like you have to hold on to something in order to get it to change. It's just something's real off here, okay? And I'm trying to put my finger on it, and spirit keeps giving me examples. And I don't know if it's my human brain, but I'm like, I feel like it's creating imbalance with justice here. because it contradicts what you're praying for or what you're asking for. It's like you're praying or you're wishing on a star that you can get something, but you're not seeing something about yourself because it's not consistent. It's like you only want it when it's the absence of it. You only want your partner when it's the absence of it. But you don't want to go after it because you don't want to feel, or that person to feel like you want them, or you're too emotional. Something happened here. I'm trying to figure out how we got here. I feel like the sooner that you recognize that even your divine feminine, whatever, or divine masculine, that they possess both masculine and feminine energy, you'll stop seeing them as only one form of love. You'll stop seeing them as linear, and you'll start to see how at times they're going to have to pull on their masculine energy. But you don't, it's like you're trying to call divine feminine in, but then when they come, you repel it because you feel like it's masculine and you ain't saw. It's weird. And it's like, but you are sending out that frequency. Late at night when you having insomnia and you missing that person, you calling them in. But then when they come, it's not even ego. It's really a matter of you don't know who you are, divine masculine. You don't really know you're not intentional. So Spirit is saying until you become intentional with what you're asking for, it will always crumble. It will always fall apart. And this is what separates masculine from divine masculine. This is what separates boys from men. This is what separates masculine, because at that point you don't need nobody to remind you to pick up the phone. At this point, you've earned your leisure. You don't need nobody to tell you how to maintain a relationship. At this point, you've earned it. So every time your feminine or your divine feminine comes towards you, y'all distort the balance of harmony. And tower moment hits, shit blows up in both of y'all face, and y'all got to go back y'all separate ways until you get it right. And this is where Spirit is saying, you sitting here divine masculine like, oh, they know where to find me when they get lonely, or they know where to find me when they want that wang. Okay, and it's giving real toxic. So yes, I do feel like with this Ace of Cups, you got love here. But whoever you're waiting on to come in, or you're manifesting in, or you're trying to pull in, they're holding back because energetically it's saying that it's being like you're calling them on shaky ground. It's like they're holding back because they're like, oh, you are a disaster waiting to happen. And I'm not finna let you disrupt my life again and again and again and again because you don't want to change. And at some point, it's like whoever this energy is coming toward, or all these energies is that you're wielding towards you, like to literally use that much power to pray and pray and pray and manifest someone in, you're using feminine energy. It's not backed up with action. And the more you pull on feminine energy, you're just draining the person you claim to love. You drain them. Because you're using them as a codependent means to make yourself feel comfortable. You don't want to change. So, Spirit is saying, how many more towers do you need? Because every time divine feminine come back towards you, a tower moment have to hit, and another one, and another one, and another one, and it hits the both of y'all. Okay, this bravery here is like constantly. Someone called a fireplace. Someone called a fire alarm. And I feel like you also, you leave the door open when you do that for other energies to like, they come into the both of y'all. The Knight of Wands, they like, oh snap. That's chaotic energy over there. I want some of that. So these Knight of Wands, they thrive on chaos. And somewhere in between you not balancing your energy and divine feminine not seeing that this is a repetitive thing energetically, the Knight of Wands are like, one of them are bound to fall on my lap. One of them are bound to fall on my chair. One of them are bound to fall on my line. I'm going to be that person. I'm going to be that ninja. Oh, so that's and that's how ninjas were created. And this is even for the masculine energies that are like just back and forth, hot and cold. They don't know what they want. When you lack intentions, there's not enough masculine energy, which should be your strong suit. Okay, but some of y'all didn't have fathers, okay, that were great examples of what that looked like, and you're trying to figure it out on your own. And this is why Spirit is saying there's still hope. But you got to become intentional with what it is that you want. You're calling in something, and at this point, this is why the justice and temperance keep coming. Spirit's like, take it easy, take it easy. You can't just be pulling on emotionals like that. It's not. There's no villain and there's no heroes right here. And the more is villains and heroes, all y'all doing is becoming more and more detached from the universal all. Yeah, y'all deceiving yourselves. Because both energies exist within you, and you got to be willing to yeah, I told you the universal all. You got to be willing to integrate your energies. Huh? In the kitchen. You got to be willing to integrate the love, which means sometimes you're going to see your divine feminine in their masculine energy. It's not a threat to your masculinity. And sometimes you're going to be in your feminine energy. You got to be both willing to share the energies. It is not exclusive to one person or one energy. Like, oh, you play your role. You play your role. They want you to see how both are always used at all times in everything. Okay? You're making it work. You're making it work. And a lot of you, all my hustlers out there, my divine feminine, this you. So there's a lot of you, a lot of divine feminine are actually more divine masculine energies. And when you, if you in your divine masculine energy, it's because so extreme. There's like a medium to this. You got to be like homeostasis, in the middle ground. If you lean in too masculine, you're shutting out your feminine energy, and you're only channeling your feminine energy into your work, into your children, or whatever. And what happens is you're not realizing that it ain't a balanced approach. And then every time you hear divine masculine doing this, y'all really swap roles. Some of y'all masculine on masculine, feminine on feminine. It keeps switching because you don't know how to be both at the same time, because your ego says you got to identify with one or the other. It's fluent. So what's manifesting for you is a tower moment, an epiphany, a realization. Whew. Healing. I'm listening to my higher self now. A higher power is guiding me. Didn't I tell you that? I literally said this. I said, Spirit, I'm gonna need you to. I said, I'm gonna need a higher power for this. All right, this journey is teaching us one of the most important spiritual lessons: patience, and that's the number 3. Patience. Whatever is meant for you will be. But if you're like, but when, it ain't gonna ever come. Because you want to get in your masculine energy and you want to do something about it. But Spirit's saying it's not going to end well every single time. All right. Let's see. All right, Divine Masculine. What's manifesting in money? What's manifesting in money? Money, 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 money. Okay, finances, career. What's manifesting for you is protection. Your money is safe. Your assets are safe. Your furniture is safe. Y'all got insurance. Somebody need to get insurance. Just make sure you got insurance for something. Um, but yeah, protection from evil intentions. Okay, the evil eye is being sent your way. Soul searching. So for those of you that are in hermit mode, you are seeking your own introspection, contemplation, looking for inner guidance, really trying to complete your healing and get this shit over with. Spirit is saying, healing is a lifetime. Don't expect to be healed even when you get into your relationships. Spirit is saying it's a practice, not a destination. It's a practice. So some of you divine masculine, you have cut off all temptation. All right, you're really on a disciplined diet. So what's manifesting for you is you not being available is bringing all eyes on you. Naturally, all eyes is on you. Um, because you're just unavailable. You got a lot of fours. You may be seeing a lot of 4 4 4. You got four again. Two fours. And the Ace of Cups. Interesting. Oh, I don't see no money here. Something has you in a lax state of mind. You're defensive. You're guarded. Um, you don't want to be betrayed. You don't want to be betrayed. You don't want to take any L's. You don't want to take any losses. Okay, so what's manifesting for you? I see a break from social media. I see a break. I see you really holding back as well on spending or having buyer's remorse. You're trying to avoid all areas. Ain't nobody going to be able to argue with you because your phone is on block or do not disturb. Nobody is able to. You are on vacation leave or you are incognito. The Ace of Cups is saying you loving yourself. You're trying to love yourself right now. But I just with the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, something is tormenting you. Like even though you are away from the distractions, even though you have secluded yourself, something is tormenting you. Some of y'all could be tormented at night or you're not getting a lot of good sleep. Four of Pentacles, this could have something to do with like your finances not really being where you want it to be. Maybe you don't have the love relationship you really want to be. Maybe you're just really like, you're feeling like the odds are stacked up against you, or like people that is bringing out the irritable side of you, or you could be very moody during this time. Um, you may feel like people talk to you real reckless at the mouth. I heard reckless at the mouth. So some y'all divine masculine feels like you only getting a lot of negative rhetoric from people. Listen, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just being honest. Okay. Um I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Your stability is really your top priority right now. But I mean, it got you like your finances, your stability, or what you're supposed to be able to provide for yourself or maintain for yourself. I see like you doing it, but it got you like chained to it. Like, I mean, that's a monkey, right? It's like you are tormented by your ability to maintain stability. You're being tormented by it. Maintain your finances, maintain your home, maintain your reputation, whatever this is. Five of Pentacles. But you feel lonely or alone in this by yourself. You could have a lot. You could be able to take a vacation, go anywhere you want to go. But for whatever reason, when it comes to your finances, it's like you don't really the relationship you have with your finances, it's a love-hate relationship. That's what I see here. I love you because I need you, but I don't really care for you. If I didn't have to worry about paying the light bill, I wouldn't work another day in my life. So it's a excuse me, let me stop saying weird. There's no other way I can y'all don't understand the type of visions that I'm having right now. I'm literally seeing somebody like sit on the couch. They put their shoes, they take their shoes off at the front door, right? And they sit on the couch and they can sit there for fucking hours, right? They prop their feet up and they just like, you know, they shit talk too. This is like someone who talks to the television or they scream at the phone. But then they make sure that they on time for work every day, or they make sure that they do what they got to do to maintain their lifestyle. But they feel like they're being attacked by people because that's their main priority. So you could be feeling like a lot of people are telling you need to be more emotionally balanced, or you may be feeling like you're being attacked for your priorities. You may feel like you focusing on work and your stability and becoming a better masculine energy is like other people are trying to tell you, or they're attacking you and telling you that you need to change that thought process. But it's like reality, your feelings don't pay the bills, right? Reality check, that's what you're pretty much saying. But I feel like the reason why you got people all over you saying you need to take a break, you need to stop being so defensive. You need to listen. You need to take some advice. It's like you think they just trying to bewitch you or do something to you because they telling you that you need some rest or you need to take some time to yourself. You don't want to hear that from them though. This is like going in one ear and out the other and waking up the next day and doing the same shit all over again and then ending it the same way you left it. I don't see no money here, but I do see your money in the lack energy. I don't got it like that, all right? Or it's like, whew, sheesh. I told you. Thief here. Something was a waste of your time. A lot of you are spending money on something and you feel like it was a waste of your time, Divine Masculine. Um, it's like your physical body is doing everything that it's supposed to do to maintain your bills, but then your head and your thought process is all you just keep replaying how time was wasted and you can't get it back. A lot of y'all are like getting older and you're like, fuck, I'm getting older and I wasted my time. Ace of Cups. You being tormented, but I don't think this is by people. I feel like spirit is bringing people to you, trying to get you to see, like, what does time mean to you? What does time mean to you, and how you spend it? Is it spent the way that you would you be able to pass away and honestly say that you spent the time the way you want to spend it? Or are you stuck in procrastination? Or are you just that emotionally? I feel like you spiritually, you trying to find your way back to your vessel. Some of y'all have really like tapped out, and you kind of like a wandering spirit out here, a wandering soul. For those of you that are in this energy, it's like you spend more time escaping reality than you are actually experiencing it. Like you have intentionally used um information as a way to avoid, like, I don't want to have to experience this, so I'm going to make sure I it's the more you focus on what you don't want, you are tormenting yourself. The more you experience it. That's what spirit is saying. Cuz we can only manifest that which we focus on, right? And it doesn't serve nobody no purpose to think about how long it's going to take to do what it is that you know you need to do. If you know you need to use the PTO before the time is up, do it. If you know you need to get ahead of a situation, just do it. But I feel like with the Ace of Cups, you need motivation. That's what y'all need. What's coming here is you may have externalized your motivation. Like I'm motivated to continue like breaking down my physical body to have this or have that, so I can this is your value, right? But for whatever it is that you want, it's not enough. But it's like you're using that person as a source or the motivation for you to persevere, but it's a trick. Because spirit is saying like it's always been right in front of you, and in order for it to happen, marriage, mature male, and gift is you gotta see Five of Pentacles. You gotta stop saying I can't do it. You gotta stop saying like I lack something. Even if it's not with that person, even if y'all broke up and y'all not together no more, you gotta stop saying like I ain't gonna be able to find better than this, because it's all energy. On a spiritual level, you only gonna attract that which what you are, which is more people that's in the same torment as you, and all y'all gonna be able to talk about is how you felt the same way they felt. Y'all resonate. Cause I don't see no money out here. No money. I don't know what money is. I don't see no one pentacle. Somebody be at work and they just be on a computer or on their phone, and they just get through their busy day listening about what's coming, and then they internalize all that is processed data. So if you're not journaling that out of your body or exercising it out, you are, remember, it sits in your subconscious, and you're going to continue creating and projecting it back into the universe. And then that becomes your chaos and a Knight of Swords. And then when you get somebody that's like, I don't know, I feel like you up to something, or I just feel lonely, or I feel they divine feminine is going to pick up energetically all your emotions and your despair and your concerns and your worried energy. And then you, especially if they're connected to you, but you're hurting because you won't do the work, or because you're not seeing this about yourself, divine masculine or something masculine energy, because you're not seeing it that way from a spiritual level, and you're only seeing it like you want what you want and how you want it, you're a detriment not only to yourself but to another person's health. Because they can't get out of their situation. They can't think. It's like all they got for you is negative words. You gotta water this. Something that you want, you have to water it. But it's like every time you say Can I do it? It's like you talk yourself out of it. I don't know. I don't know. It's a power struggle going on over here. Two of Cups. It's like cruel and unusual punishment, but somebody's looking like, oh, it's happening to me, me, me. But something else is like a projection. And I feel like y'all missing each other is like tormenting. But it's affecting the money. You can only manifest at a certain level. You can only manifest more abundance because y'all energies are working against each other. It's not working together. But again, whoever this Daughter of Swords is, this is telling me like a lot of spying, a lot of watching, a lot of investigating, Divine Masculine. That is your job. At this point, all you doing is watching Divine Feminine energy and spying on them and trying to keep up with Divine Feminine and what they up to, if they still single, if they talking to somebody, if they still love you, but you don't love yourself. This is what Spirit said, Ace of Cups. So again, only take what resonates. I'm talking to the Divine Masculine energy, not just one person. It's in the energy. It's in the air. Oh man. Oh man, I had to take a breath. It's like I could physically feel the if you could not feel the the type of push you take your mind and body through, then that says you're detached from your body. The way my body feels right now, just zoning in into masculine, divine masculine, whatever, in the fuck. It feels exhausting. Like exhausting. Like I'm sure your body ache, you got your shoulders hurting, you got your back hurting. There's parts on your body that is cracking. It ain't even acting right. It's a lot of pain. Like, then you just some of y'all numb it and some of y'all ignore it and you just push through it. Like, don't even really, your feet hurt. Oh, oh man. I don't know. It's like that was fucking exhausting. Let me light some down. That was exhausting. It's like it's a whole engine running and it don't ever turn off. There's no rest period. It's just do. Push, push. I'm a survivor. You don't want to go to the doctor. You don't want to get no checkup. You don't want to check on your physical vessel. Hey, you just gave up on that body, huh? I can't. All right. That was Divine Masculine. I need something a little heavier. And then they be, listen, and then they have nerve to be skeptical. Don't let no feminine energy come talk about, oh, they gonna let me pray over you and stuff like that. Like, nah, I don't want that shit. They be like, you can keep that hocus pocus over there. You trying to control me, mind control me. If you could think it, that means you already do it. Don't let them project on y'all like that. Trying to be innocent. They not innocent. Fine, I'll be the bigger person. Yeah, so. Yeah, yeah, baby, I'm good. So let's go into divine feminine energy. Spirit, can we please go there? Because I really feel like divine feminine, just like I explained to you, you know this is temporary, but it's hard. You know what I'm saying? You know over time it gets better. You know with time changes everything. You know it's a journey. Okay? You know love is a journey. It's a maze. It ain't cookie cutter. It ain't one way for everything. It's not. Everyone has different love languages. Whatever this is, I feel like you're just trying to master your love language and the love language you gonna have with another person. That's where I feel like you are. What's manifesting for you is a journey. You are preparing yourself to really confront a lot of things. I feel like whatever you're going through right now, you know that it's a temporary thing. It's a negative season or it's a negative circumstances, but you're not letting it get the best of you. I don't see that. With journey here is really saying like you're willing to go the distance. You may take breaks at times, right? You may feel left out in the cold. Um, but whatever you feel like you're going through, whether it's bad luck, struggle, good days, bad days, and especially adversity, because I am picking up a lot of adversity out in the cold, just abandoned, forgotten. You know what I'm saying? Nobody asks you how you feel. That's how I feel. Divine feminine. So what's manifesting for you? Y'all are like on two different accords. Someone that's been on two different pages with you, they trying to get in the same alignment. This is like trying to get into alignment, divine feminine. Whoever these energies are, they're trying to align with you. I do see you really looking at the news or trying to see what's going on in the world to make sure that you're not going to be laid off or you're not going to be going through a recession. You're trying to prepare for a fucking rainy day. Okay, you're trying to prepare for you're trying to prepare like it's Y2K. You're trying to prepare for reality, okay? Cuz you like I can't stay in that la la land. I can't stay in la la land with Frodo Baggins. I gotta commit to something. I gotta move on. I gotta go to school. So I feel like you are willing to, if it's too confusing, if it doesn't come with a commitment, if it's not, if someone doesn't know their intentions or they're just as confused as you are, that is a telltale sign for you that you got to emotionally detach. Because I do feel like the clarity, yeah, that's divine, true, that's truth right there. I feel like you are on this journey. You have had to be the person to like stand on the truth, and the truth is that you shouldn't have to feel confused about what somebody wants. The truth is you shouldn't have to feel like someone is saying they want to be with you or they thinking about being with you, but they're not taking no action. So you're reading the situation, using your discernment, you seeing it for what it is, and you're really like, all right, phase step 2, emotionally detached. You know, step 3, let the truth come and lick me wherever it need to lick me. Step 4, you know, I'll go out on my own. I'll do what I need to do. I'll do the research. In order for you to do that, though, I am seeing that a lot of you have had to block people, like physically block people so you can focus on your money. But this is where it gets tricky, divine feminine, because it's the pain that comes from these relationships that puts you no longer in your divine feminine energy and back, excuse me, into your masculine energy. And I think your challenge is going to be staying in your feminine energy no matter how lonely it gets, right? No matter how painful it is. Like you're going to really have to become comfortable with the experiencing this energy. Cuz I feel like every time you you when you realize this person ain't never gonna do it, or you realize this person ain't never gonna be shit, do shit. Or for some of you, you realize that it's like you got to go to the extreme just to get your power back. You know what I'm saying? You have to like, oh yeah, so that's what they're doing. They're not giving up on that relationship. They're still staying in that karmic relationship. Oh yeah, they're not ready to like grow up or whatever. Block. I'm gonna focus on my money. I'm gonna get my abundance, but they can never still come to you because you've switched to masculine energy predominantly. So yeah, you may be using your feminine energy, but you only gave it one purpose, which is to build you a ship so you can get the fuck out of there, or build you a house big enough so where you can keep everybody out. Spirit is saying that is the way that you use your resource, your most valuable resource, which is the divine feminine within you. And then you attract a lot of people that see your masculine power, but you get a lot of feminine masculines in result of that want to have a good time, and and they have a lot of lessons to learn. Because when you block a person, you tell the universe that you haven't learned a lesson. When you block a person, you tell the universe that you're still hurt and that they need to come back to you. It's a everybody have a different way to do it. It's an emotional detachment, but it is not a proper closure or a proper ending. It is a loose end. Every single time, you don't get that closure you need. And it's not just about, that creates unfinished business in so many ways. Okay, so what's manifest to you is, yeah, 5 of Cups, missing you. That's what brings them in. That's what brings them in. Energetically, you start blocking, you start doing this, and that's what brings them in. But they're not coming to you from a strong state. They're coming to you from a state of grief. 10 of Pentacles. And they become desperate, like, oh my God, divine feminine's gone. But that same tug of war ain't never brought no finished result. And I feel like it has something to do with making it harder than it has to be. Independence is good, right? Nine of Pentacles is good. 10 of Wands is saying you reach a point where you're like, it's no longer fun to just sit here because I got my independence now. I got everything I need. I got everything I want. The 10 of Wands, now I can stop stressing. Now I can relax. Now I can enjoy my life. And you look back, you don't have nobody to enjoy it with. It's just you. In your nice house, in your nice car, in your nice life. It's just you, 10 of Wands. You stress free. But then the 5 of Cups, there's still the, and there's still something from the past that ain't really been emotionally healed properly. Because your worth was never really like in the material things. It's in the mastery of your emotions, because you're divine feminine energy. Mastering the emotions. Think about the ocean. When a tornado hits the water, all the fishes in the water, everything in the water, it goes into a whirlwind. It's moved across lands. They get lost from their colonies, the school of fish. Everything is out of order, right? It takes time for the water that comes on land, right? Think about water and land. When the water comes on land, it's a flood. It's not supposed to be there. It's not supposed to be happening. But it is supposed to be happening in some way, because it needed to do whatever it was supposed to be doing. It supersedes our control of the environment. It supersedes what's going on. So when the water starts receding, the water is going through a lot of emotional changes. but it can't rush how long it takes to recede. Okay? The patience doesn't mean that you're waiting. It doesn't mean that you're waiting. It means that it's doing what it's supposed to do while grieving. And I feel like a lot of times grief is an emotion that is it's uncomfortable, but it's necessary. Without it, we become narcissistic. Without it, we become emotionally detached and mean and cold and out of touch with our feelings. So in this space on this journey, I do feel like there's something that you want to like let go, like you want to forgive, you want to let go of something. This could be someone with the 10 of Pentacles. You have a family, or there's a family unit, but you may feel like, why would I want this person now? All this work that you've done on yourself, right? Why should you care about this person? Why should you even want to be with somebody that, don't know how to do this? They don't know how to like emotionally. They don't know how to. It's something that you're grieving about this person. This person's grieving about you. Okay. I don't want to deal with that person because they've dealt with somebody else. There's something that this person did. Either they cheated on you, they got with somebody else, they got tied to someone else, they got married with someone else, they chose someone else over you, they didn't see your worth. There's something that, they were money gold digging. It's a lot of mess. 3 of Cups. Other people could have been involved. And as far as you was concerned, it was a waste of time, money, and your emotions. And you want your time back. You want your love back, you want your time back, and you want to move on. But every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. 3 of Cups. You don't want to live in fear that, 5 years down the line when this person is out with their friends or they are doing their life, that they're going to be weak again and deal with somebody else. I don't want the baggage. I don't want to feel like I'm an option at this point. Now that the other relationship didn't work, they want to come back to me. So you're saying even when this person come back to you, they're not going to have much. So let's say that they're with a karmic, right? And you've been waiting on this divine masculine, whatever. Even when they come back, it's still going to be an imbalance between how much you got and how much they got. So you could say you want them back, but technically 3 of Cups, they know that based off of whatever happened between you and them in the past, you ain't gonna take them back. They know that. You could say, "Oh, I can forgive," but the pain still exists. And every time that you look at them, or they look at you, all you can see is the other person or whatever they did. It's all you can ever see. Okay? And so to protect yourself, you start reminding yourself of everything that they did wrong. You probably can write it out, spell it out, put it on. You done said you can list all the things. Like if you can remember it specifically, it is still it's still emotional damage that exists. We just came out of divine masculine energy, and we just saw how they're holding on to shit too. They're holding on to you, and they're holding on to whatever the hell them fours are about. Stability, their reputation, their image. They're having issues with, you know, what does it mean to them to really be an adult? What that's supposed to look like in 2023. Because in 2022, it was about having fun and get rich quick schemes and all types of shit. And now they done got themselves caught up. They got themselves caught up with all types of stuff. Who knows? It's a whole bunch they got caught up. And now, because you chose to do the right thing instead of fall into this type of situation, you like, nah, you want to come here with all your bad energy. You want to commit when nobody else wants you. But when I was there, you didn't want to be with me there. Look at that. The fighting, the this, the chaos. All right, the hair loss, the this, the that. You don't want the drama in your life. Okay, you feel like this person brings drama, and this person is looking at you like, I will fight, I will cross the ocean for you. I will go and bring you the moon. Your hero. Look at it all night, all damn night long. They're like, please unblock me. Please, let's just take it one day at a time. Don't leave me. Carisha, please. Journey. It'll take time. You give up. You always want to give up. You always do that. You always want to give up. You always want to bring up the past and what I did and didn't do. And then you want to throw it in my face and tell me I'm lying. And then you want to sit there and, say I can't. I gotta take a break. I gotta heal. I gotta do this. And you go run into the next person, and then that person ain't never good enough for you, and it always brings you right back. And then the cycle repeats itself. You go out there and you meet someone and you like, you don't like it. You don't like the options. And then y'all get back. Or this person keep trying. How long has this been going on? They'll be back. They'll be back. I'm telling you. The devil and the king of wands. Oh my God. Whew. So, Spirit wants you to know what's in your energy. So what's coming for you is a decision, a judgment. Okay? A judgment call. Because I feel like this Emperor and the Sun. But this person got issues too. I don't like the fact that the Emperor came out with the Seven of Swords. Why did the Emperor come out with the Seven of Swords? That don't make me feel too good. Because I feel like the next person, you not able to see it, but they're exploiting the fact that you're not over this. They're exploiting. They can see clearly that you have emotional damage. And it's like they're coming in and they are like going to repurpose you. I don't really, let me see. Why is this person lying? It's like this Emperor energy is, they looking at the situation like this. Well, that person was stupid, but I'm going to make sure you tell me everything that you venting to me and feeling safe to open up to me. I'm going to listen to everything that person didn't do, and I'm going to make sure I'm a better liar. You understand? It's like, because that wound is still there, that Five of Cups, that grief is still there. It still exists in you. And this Emperor energy can see how they're looking at how they could trap you. Look at that. The Empress in reverse. they're even manipulating the situation. Like, they're like, oh, that person just didn't have they didn't have the proper finesse, or they didn't know how to, like, Four of Cups, Ace of Cups. I'm getting dizzy, child. This person plan on, like, literally mind controlling you or doing something where you won't even know it's happening. It's weird. It's like it's it's really like, I don't know, because the Empress in reverse lying, they gonna, like, reverse psychology and tell you, like, as long as that Five of Cups energy is still sitting there, you got, like, a even bigger monster on your hands. Like, if you thought this person was bad, yeah, they was toxic. Okay, yeah, they was toxic. Yes, they did a lot of shit. Boom, boom, boom. But they don't got nothing on this emperor. Whoever this emperor is, who's coming towards you or already in your energy. Oh, I'm telling you. They say you ain't never gonna be able to leave them. They are literally not telling you the truth. They don't plan on giving you a choice. They plan on mind manipulating you so good to the point where, can you get the toxic person back? Because that's pretty much like the energy. Like, this was child's play. Okay, this person that was just immature, unable to grow, don't have no direction. They lack every fucking thing that was possibly ever supposed to be what they thought they were. They wasn't. Okay, this person, oh, they intentional, and they intentionally plan on making you their fool, making you that person. Huh, huh. They plan on severing completely. It's like they gonna try to make it seem like they're patient, and you know, this gonna become like a lesson. Grass is not greener on the other side. This is making a U-turn, and Spirit's like, hold on now, hold on now. You trying to go backwards? You said you like, I'm not really done. This person ain't gonna let you go. This and this person over here ain't gonna let you go. That they are really, like, the Seven of Swords, clarifying all of that energy. They've done this before, so pay attention to anybody that why they single. They could be like a perfect eligible bachelor, all this, but what is wrong with them? Something wrong. They did something to other people. They got a history, and I feel like they are listening, and they're reading you without words, your body language. They reading if you blink twice or once. They're reading if you flinch. They are reading you and studying you, and they are planning on getting so good into a point. They're gonna heal you, yeah, but they're gonna heal you just enough to make you a Stepford wife or some shit. They're gonna make you, like, they're gonna, like, program you. What the fuck? You ain't gonna see it coming. You, you ain't gonna see this shit coming. And you gonna be like, you know what? I don't want to be with you. You're not going anywhere. That's what they say. You ain't gonna be able to go nowhere. You ain't gonna be able to go nowhere. I just don't like I don't like the attention. It's like intentional. This shit over here is unintentional. This is literally like a lack of a maturity. This is literally like not having any intentions and fucking falling into the system and becoming another fucking product of it. You know what I'm saying? Being raised by fucking poor parents and don't even have a fucking real direction of it. This shit over here is, I conquer people. I play chess, not checkers. Matter of fact, like, it does something for their ego over here. It's another level of succession. This person is this energy here. As soon as I put it over the energy, gold digger. Oh, you are a pretty penny. And they gonna let you think, oh yeah, they're so supportive and they got my back and do 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 do. You know, they looking out for me, but they dark. Watch them. Watch them. Okay. Watch them. Look at that, relaxing. Yeah. Because what their worth is, it's not in the material things. You could be like, oh, they got more money than me. It's not even material. Their worth is they see that you are untapped potential as divine feminine energy, and they can manifest their empire off of you. As divine feminine energy, what they want, their worth is different. Your worth in their mind is different. You are a source of relaxation, a source, you have a purpose. So as their purpose, they're going to eventually show you what they digging for. They're going to dig into your subconscious. They're going to dig into your mind. And they're going to literally put whatever programs they want there. So you can give them the peace that they want. And look at that, Wheel of Fortune. Some of y'all going to marry them and then you're going to see the truth about them later on. The confusion, you're going to be like, I was confused. Twin flame. And I feel like this, you're going to be like, I literally thought the grass was greener on the other side. And then eventually they're just going to be like, you better be here when I get home type shit. This is the type of person where they may not ever have to say anything to you. It's all energy. They may not be doing it now, but in the future, they are calculated. It's calculus. It's math. It's numbers. Okay? They could be even high level fucking wizards and shit and don't even fucking tell you. And they just look like they got it all together. They have it all together because they have mastered the metaphysical. And you still trying to figure out what the metaphysical is. That's how I feel. Let's go over here to this person gonna charm the fucking pants off you. They gonna charm you out of everything. You're gonna be literally like helping them build themselves. They gonna repurpose you. Like Bugs Lightyear. Look at this. And this other person over here coping. They could be drinking, smoking. They got inner child issues. Okay, then you got that side. I mean, but I feel like what Spirit's trying to get you to understand Divine Feminine is, they got toxic patterns. Okay, so the energy over here, they toxic. Yes. They toxic. They gonna argue with you. It's gonna be a long ending ass conversation. All this energy here. Toxic. They do want to reunite with you. And they do have a lot of healing to do. And they still coping and escaping and doing their shit. So if you single and you are being told to like be patient, okay? You are at a crossroads. Don't make no rash decisions right now because whatever's coming towards you, the grass is not greener on any other side. Okay? The grass ain't greener on any other side. If you file a divorce, proceed. If you're dealing with someone that's playing games and mind games, check out. Don't look for nobody that's got no status or they doing something because the tower is coming for a lot of fucking energy. You see this tower? Didn't I say that? The smoke ain't clear. So whatever's manifesting towards you, it's dark and even darker. Dark and even darker. If you think this person bad, this energy bad, this motherfucker over here, oh hell no. This person could wear crystals. They could literally meditate. They could have many of people that respect them. They have the gift of gab. They could have every fucking thing that looks like they are in tune, tapped in, fucking renowned. The be the glory. Okay? But I promise you, this energy here, magnetism. One day you're gonna see the real them. One day, cause they got that one there. That's Voldemort. This right here is fucking, what's his name? That's Professor Snape. This Voldemort. That's the best way I can explain it to you. And Professor Snape ain't turned out to be bad. He ain't too bad. He got bad deck of cards. Whew. So let's get the energy over here, and then we get the energy over here, and then I got to get out of their energy because my third eye itching. And where y'all meeting these people? Yeah, you got Lyrans. Okay, they could be a life path number 11. They could be very loyal. Strength, courage, bravery. It sounds like another Taurus or a Leo, but it's the energy, okay? It's the energy. So research the Lyrans or something like that. That's your South Node. You attract a lot of powerful people, Divine Feminine. Look at that. Harmony, protection, idealism. Okay, so you're being protected from both energies. This energy over here, Spirit. Syrians, artistic, integrity, honesty. Okay, that's what they had said. Okay, then. I knew it. I knew it. That's the facade. Y'all got people pretending to be like artistic. You see all these chakras and shit? I'm just here for rainbows and fucking lollipops. Okay? This what they showing you? Artistic, integrity, honesty. Yeah. But the card came out. I asked her, who are they really? Alpha Draconian. And it says corrupt, unethical cults. They have an initiative. And you play a very vital role in it, Divine Feminine. I mean, Spirit couldn't have slapped that shit together so sweet. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. This card came out earlier. And then the same fucking card came. I cannot. These cards just really sometimes just really, like, my eyes itch. Whew. That shit. That could give me the creepy crawlies. I know they hate my ass. They be like, really? You can say that about me? Yes. What you want me to do? Lie? Call it for what it is. Everything is not what it appears to be. You're gonna see a lot of fucking people pretending to be a lot of things because that is the new facade that everybody know they gotta wear to get what they want. And they gonna wanna, talk to you, and you're gonna feel like, oh, this person got their shit together. Oh yeah, they gonna partner with you, all right. Next thing you know, you're gonna be talking like them, walking like them. You are moldable, Divine Feminine. You are water. Unless somebody takes you out of the water, all right, and put you in a jar, you will be an infinite body, an infinite vessel. It cannot be harnessed unless someone takes you from your nature and makes you into something else. You're moldable. So when it comes to your finances, right? Okay. You're gonna have to go into this alone. You're gonna have to go into this alone. You're gonna have to confront your emotions. You're gonna have to go Deal with something. The possibilities are infinite for you. It's infinite, limitless potential. 31, 13, that's death and transformation. You can turn anything into gold. You can change anything from nothing to something. You don't stay down long. You get up twice. They can knock you down. You gonna get up a 10th time. You've been that person. You're gonna always be that person. Everything about you is infinite potential. Without divine feminine energy, the world don't rotate. The world don't rotate. But unless you change the tides of what has been the curse over divine feminine energy, nothing will ever change. And you will always be something that people want to harness, control, possess, take over. And it's not saying that you have to rule in a way where it's not even that you need to rule anything. It's allow, accept, and allow. The more you take an alphabetic approach of alpha, it's the letter A, allow, accept, okay? Abundance. That's your true nature. Those qualities never belong to you. They were put into you. Conditions caused that to come up and be created. You were never, it's like, think of divine feminine energy like Tafiti, right? She never was a ball of fire, but the circumstances of what she had to survive in made her become like the place you never want to go. But really, your energy is you don't need a male. All these niggas is your son. There's that you don't need a masculine energy. You could have whatever you want. You want a woman, go get a woman. You want a man, go get a man. You don't need it. They told you that you did, but you don't need it. You're the only creature capable of procreating out of nothing. So nature is telling you that by natural instinctual design, you will procreate from nothing. You will do something from nothing, which means you go into the moon, the darkness, and that's where you give birth to shit. Your subconscious is where you give birth to shit. It is not external to you. And until you become internal and realize that, you're going to keep giving your power away. You're going to give it away. Your love is infinite. Your love is abundant. And this is why, because of the curse over divine feminine energy, right? The belt that was put on her, the restrictions that was put on her, there's a perpetuating cycle where women are against women. There's a sense of displacement and a lack of identity. It's because you're not connected to your instincts. Your nature tells you that I don't need it, but I want it. So if you want something, give birth to it, right? You want a partner, give birth to that. Girl, you don't go outside and get some clay and make you kin and put a name on that. Or you can make Bella. I don't know. Bella kin. Make it a dual person. A Beleklin. Okay. I don't know. So your finance, look at you. Now we talking. You ready to create some shit. You ready to connect. You ready to network. What's coming to you? Recognition, reward. Ooh, didn't I tell you? It looks like, okay, but it's from a more emotional state. Yeah, it's from a stable ground. Look at that, Two of Swords. Okay. Three of Pentacles. When you're in this position, Three of Pentacles. Okay, online. You could have an online presence, or you're connected with people all over the world. You got businesses. I don't know. Your money is really saying that you're going to thrive and build a very successful business, especially if you're taking a risk to do like some entrepreneur type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I really see you healing, and you're going to receive a lot of wealth and abundance. Okay, you leaving the lies in the past. The sun is out. Look at this. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Somebody coming. I feel like the hard part that's going to be for you, Taurus, because you don't like change, and this is still Taurus energy with the Queen of Pentacles. The hard part for you, Divine Feminine, is going to be when you get to this position, you're at a place where you're really like you don't want or need anybody. That yeah, I see you kind of like I feel like you may go back and forth, but you don't really want to be with nobody. Like, I feel like you may go back and forth or see somebody, you may have a relationship, but I feel like you're going to be so like, it's not even the finances. It's like I see you rejecting a lot of people, but even when you're at work, it's, it's like you're no longer lonely. That's the best way I could describe it to you. You're no longer lonely. Financially, I see you taking trips, but whenever you feel like you want some companionship, oh, I see you being able to like take a trip. I don't really see like a marriage here. The Four of Wands can talk about that. The Four of Wands. So for some of y'all, I do see you getting back with somebody. And for others of you, I see you further down the line. Like everything just rolls off your back. Like you're not processing trauma. You know what I'm saying? Um, you're not allowing anything to traumatize you. You're no longer processing trauma. It's you have realized that trauma is an agreement. Trauma is a choice. And if you can experience trauma, you can also eradicate it. You get to a place where you've mastered peace, rest, and how to um like sneak away from work. I see you sneaking away from work to see somebody at a distance. I see you doing some things now. But it's like a okay, I see you doing some thingies. That Emperor, this is a person that's emotionally supportive over you, but I just feel like I see you taking you be going somewhere. This Six of Swords is going somewhere. At a distance. You taking travel. Some of y'all are gonna meet somebody while you're on a business trip or you're working for business, and they could be across the world. I'm seeing you take flights though. And you happy and you get what you want when you want it, and I see you being able to like divine feminine. You don't have to like you have it, but you don't gotta spend it. Like you get to enjoy yourself. Look at that. The King and Queen of Cups. Yes. Spirit is saying yes. Okay. You go to having fun. This is work and play. Okay. Work and play out here. Kid and play. So you get to be a kid again. Some of y'all are going to be aging backwards. It's like the older you get, the younger you become. You know what I'm saying? You it's like you're getting into that age where you start aging young. You get younger. You got adjudication. What's up with this adjudication, spirit? Clarify the adjudication. Oh, shit. Taurus. What is this? Taurus, you having a child. Or you having somebody's baby. Some of y'all having somebody's child. Alright, some of y'all, this child is going to solidify y'all may not ever get physically married, or some of y'all may go elope, but it feels like if a physical child is involved, it feels like it's like karmic justice, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like divine timing brings in that will, that destiny. This was always destined. I mean, I have a destined spirit child. That's what I see. And for others of you, this is like y'all bring forth a new type of creation. Y'all love is the creation. And y'all make a lot of money together. And y'all have like a wonderful life. Because you have to understand, being able to for other people to see, for the world, because remember, this is the possibilities here, the world to see the reflection of a healthy relationship where neither one of you are controlling each other is something that needs to be shown. So a lot of you are going to be displayed, or you're chosen for this path to be in the type of relationship where y'all don't control each other. So in your chart, it could legit say you can't control each other. I don't know what house it is, but you're gonna have a lot of people jealous of this relationship because they stayed in their unhealthy relationship. But yeah, your love life is directly connected. They're gonna look at how far you came and they're gonna be like, wow, you're gonna inspire people. I remember when you were in that toxic, unhealthy relationship. I remember when you were by yourself and I thought I was better than you because I settled. I compromised. This person that you meet on your journey is never going to ask you to compromise. And you're not going to ask them to compromise. Everything you do will be balanced, fair. The only thing y'all obsess over is how y'all could create more stuff, how y'all could manifest more things. Y'all have a purpose together. Yeah. Y'all have ambitions. Y'all don't have these issues out here in these streets. For some of you, this person will have had a history of being divorced before. I see that as well. They may have a father or a young child of their own. By the time they get to you, they probably old. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. But a lot of you guys, this person, again, y'all purpose and y'all work life bring y'all together. I don't know how. There's so many different ways. It's beautiful though. I like it. Crystals. I'm saying y'all gonna have some crystal trials, earth angel, justice, twice, soulmate, after unrequited love situations. I'm telling you. Flowers. Yes. I should have bought you flowers. Should have held your hand. Dun, 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 everything I should have done. Yeah, this person's gonna learn how to heal themselves, and it looks different out here. Okay, it's a lot of y'all, but it's manifesting. You gotta focus on your money, Taurus. Focus, not your money. Excuse me. You gotta focus on your abundance, your worth. I mean, divine feminine. That energy was very nice. So let's go back into divine masculine energy for a second. I'm nervous. Okay. What's up, empath? Okay. So, what's up, medicine lady? So, divine masculine, let me talk about your person. Whoever your person is, the energy that I picked up on was someone that was grieving, okay? I also picked up on someone that is healing for you. This person is resting, they're rejuvenating, they're trying to get their feng shui. Whatever was having them sad, feeling like heartbroken, they're healing this. They're intentionally doing the work. Okay. Which means y'all are on a break or no contact. So this is definitely someone y'all are on a break or no contact. This person's trying to manifest their dreams, their ambitions. I feel like they're trying to manifest their wishes, trying to see them come true. This is someone that's been delayed, or I feel like this person is trying to make the best out of their situation. The best out of their situation. They're still, I don't get that this person is dating anyone. They're still single. They're not in any type of committed relationship at all. I'm not picking up that. So if you're a person that you know you're holding on to, divine masculine is someone that's married or still taken. I feel like this person is the hangman, and rest and rejuvenation is just not someone that is they're saving themselves. They're trying to see things from another perspective. They're trying to enlighten themselves right now. But they are ready to get off this fucking tree. They are ready to get off this tree. What's the challenge? The Knight of Wands. So the only challenge that I see this person going through right now is nobody's good enough. Your person, the Tower, the Knight of Wands, they don't want no player. They may have recently went through a breakup, or they dealt with somebody that was like a ninja, or like somebody that was like a little quickie. You know what I'm saying? Like they may have dealt with somebody, but I do feel like they are kind of like taken away, or they're kind of focusing on themselves right now, because whatever's out there ain't clever with the Knight of Wands, because this is all they're attracting. Knight of Wands they're persistent. They are having people that want them. They're very persistent. But they ain't got nowhere to go. These people, they don't have nothing. They don't have nowhere to go. So they may be getting like a lot of offers right now, but they're focused, divine masculine, on their journey. They're focused on staying away from. Okay, this what they saying. Broke boys don't deserve no. I know that's right. And they get in their bag. That's how I feel. But they got their eye on you. I got my eye on you. You left your mark on me. I want your high love and emotion. Yeah. And they know you watching them too. Y'all watch each other. Okay? Pretend like y'all don't. I know. So let's see how this gonna play out, divine masculine. Okay, how this plays out with this person. Seven of Swords. They put on the front like they ain't watching you. They don't care. They're over you. Matter of fact, you're in the past. Dead. Coffin. Nail in the coffin. You done. They done. Seven of Swords tells me that they do have a trigger. I feel like that trigger is when you try to make them feel like it was their fault. This is still an area that they're working to heal. Like, they do get defensive and guarded. So they kind of wait on it. They're expecting you to call them out on it. So when they feel a little triggered, like, oh, I don't want to be with nobody that's unemotional, or I don't want to be with nobody that is like, you know how to get under this person's, you know how to push their buttons emotionally. There's a trigger here. I just can't see nothing else. So I do feel like there are things that they may not want to hear, but they allow themselves to, they put down their guard just enough to consider your perspective, divine masculine. Just enough. But they still get real realistic. They still get real realistic because they're like, well, you can say all of that, but there's no reward in this for me. That's kind of like what they're saying. Ten of Swords. They start in their mind. I don't think they're really having this conversation with anybody. This is an internal conversation. Maybe the mirror might hear about this. But like they may argue at the telephone, when they spying on you or watching the energy, if you still with that third party or not. You know how they be on the phone like, yeah, right. They just be talking out loud. That's how I feel. hmm But I don't think they're talking about you to anybody. That's what I feel like, divine masculine. I don't think they're talking about you to anybody. I think they just constantly reflect on the situation and they're like, yeah, yeah, I was way more involved than they were involved. And it's like a rally that they give themselves to affirm the fact of the matter of how y'all got to this position. Okay. Again, the Seven of Swords. Y'all both put on a facade, but I can't say you both because we're talking about your energies. So you see how I'm already defending divine feminine. I'm gonna take an unbiased approach in this situation. Seven of Swords is telling me divine masculine, they lying. They fronting like they don't care. Like they're just not out of sight, out of mind. But this why they still single. Cause they still single because they low key they be thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. Oh no, no, no. Only when it's late at night. Only when it's late at night. I feel like that's when it comes. When they have time to slow down, okay? When they have time to slow down and really rest, they try to look at it from a different perspective. But something keeps bringing them back to this Three of Cups. What happened with this Three of Cups energy? They probably stopped talking to you, divine masculine, because of a third part of another person. Okay, whoever the Three of Cups energy is, this was ended it. Whatever ended it. Could have been career as a third party. Your career could have been the third party. Your obsession or you only investing in what you got going on could have been a third party. Whatever it was a lot of other things, okay? All right, they may not have been able to handle like how focused driven you was with your Knight of Wands energy. You could be very charismatic, you gotta get the gab, um very outgoing, driven, but they feel like something need to change about you with the Tower card here. So they do occasionally see like if you are changing, if you are making space for love, or are you still non-committal, unavailable, or if you're still committing to a relationship with someone else out of like duty, obligation, logic, and not your feelings, your true feelings. Do you love them is what they want to know. Do you really love them, divine masculine? And the outcome is the Ten of Cups. So either way, it ends in a beautiful ending. The Queen of Cups. Somebody gets the happy ending. Okay, it's not an ending. Someone gets, look at that, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Lovers. So I feel like in order for this person, I feel like divine masculine is looking for, nope. Whoever this is, they are really trying to love themselves because we started with rest here. So this person is really trying to love themselves and be the best version of themselves for a healthy relationship. They don't want to fight, but I don't see another, partner here, but the Four of Wands is telling me like y'all get to a space of happiness, but something is changing. Dang, for some of y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you, divine masculine. whatever this energy feels like you're looking for a certain type of person. Like you're looking for the type of person that's maybe submissive, or you're looking for someone that is like happy and just like carefree. And I feel like dang, there's two people here. There's still this third party energy. So this person is kind of looking at the situation like, on one hand, they're looking at it like you're going to give everything that we could have had together. You've been giving it to someone else, or you are giving it to someone else. You could be doing that intentionally, and this person could feel like you're doing it on purpose. Okay, I am seeing that scenario. But telepathically, all right, the conversation, I do feel like this keeps this person up at night. Like, there's two people here, divine masculine. There's one person that you are, this person, there's this Queen of Pentacles energy, and there's this Queen of Cups energy. So either this is the archetype that this person is trying to become in order to have a happy relationship with you, or these are two people. Like, I'm learning how to be more emotionally giving, or I'm learning how to be more empathetic and not see it as a weakness. Or this is another person, and whoever's in the Queen of Pentacles energy is like, telepathically communicating like, is this really what you want? Is this really what you want? Are you really happy? Because this person is saying, divine masculine, that you're putting on a facade and you're pretending to be happy with this person, and that you really just, the problem is this person is starting to look at you like, oh, you want the both of them. If you're dealing with a dual citizenship. Whatever this King of Cups is, like, you want to be able to just give freely to anybody and everybody. You don't really want no commitment, type of energy. And I do feel like it brings out some type of petty in somebody, because they feel like they can't stop thinking about you, but at the same time they feel like it's a waste of their time. It's a lot of strategy on the board today. Okay, whoever these energy is, they got time today. Okay, divine masculine. You ain't gonna play me. That's what they say. Oh, Lord. Yeah, they saying this is what they think about. For some of you, divine masculine, they thinking about like, if you really, you just need somebody to be next to you. You can't be alone. For others of you, divine masculine, they are missing you, but they're saying like, oh, you're with a karmic. That's the problem. There's no justice. Okay, some of y'all, divine masculine, they're saying is that you started family with a karmic, and you have that going on. You got involved in a situation, and that's just created a whole nother layer. For others of you, they're saying that you need to grow up. You need to heal your issues with your parents. Divine masculine, that you're manipulative and you are trying to control how the situation goes. They're saying that other karmic party is... So now you're a victim of divine masculine. So now they're saying, oh, you're stuck on the karmic, and you letting that karmic manipulate you. So now they making excuses for you as well, divine masculine. They're saying like, you a victim now. You're a victim of black magic. Ace of Cups. Who's the one for you? They're saying that you're not in love. You're just having sex. You're not really in love. Somebody's dealing with an attractive man, or there's something about the difference between love and sex. The difference between what you really want versus what you settle for, or what you just want to have because your ego. So I told you, with this inspection, you got one person watching you watching you watch them, and then you got another person watching them watch you, and it's a whole triad. All right. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. And I feel like divine masculine, one of these people is realizing that you are deceiving the both of them. Look at that. That you're intentionally creating this shit for yourself. That's what they say. You deceptive Decepticon. You one way with them and one way with another person. You just want to be able to have both and not have to say that. Surprise! Yep. You need constant sparks. You need constant like something to chase. They're saying like you need to chase something. And when you can't chase something, you feel like you get bored and you need something new. So new. That's what one person is saying. That could be the karmic. You already know. You already know divine feminine gonna be like, that ain't me, that's the karmic. Oh man. Oh, you give me back pain, divine masculine. Y'all give me fucking back pain. Oh, you make me twitch. Okay. Divine feminine, your person, they in your emotions. This person's is emotions are running high 5. The emotion, the eclipse. Ooh, the eclipse energy. Something could happen by the eclipse. Something is waning on someone. All right, divine feminine, your person, emotions are waning on them. Okay, this is for so this is divine feminine for divine masculine. I don't understand. Okay, the energies are all off today, okay? I never had to jump back and forth so many times between, you know, but there's a reason why spirit got me doing it like this. Cause I'm feeling the back and forth energy, like back and forth. I feel like I'm being ping ponged around. You know, like when you say I don't want to be the middleman, like y'all need to talk to each other. I feel like y'all send so many telepathic messages, man. Y'all need to start paying y'all carrier, cause that's how much energy, like telepathically, is going beyond between y'all. It's like, whoo. I feel like you know that game where they like, oh, it's like a little small, like a little table, and you just like hitting it, y'all on both ends. I feel like tell her I said, do 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 do. Tell him I said, and I, oh my god. Which means this is something that you don't like. This is a trigger for you. You don't like the back and forth. You don't like the inconsistency. You don't like the uncertainty. You don't like it. It is not giving. Okay. Nope. This is a trigger for you. This has to be a trigger for y'all. It makes you feel imbalanced. It makes you feel unstable. It makes you feel like you need to protect yourself. It makes you like emotional, hormonal. And this person, I think they want you in your feelings. Cause the masculine energy is all over you. You see the red is waning on you. The masculine red energy is waning on you. Y'all probably be binge watching. Y'all probably be binge eating. Like, oh my god, this is some bullshit. This person wants you to feel the waning moon. The pressure. That's this person's energy. And they know how to sit there for long periods of a time, and this is someone that these energies, divine feminine, it's like They know how to sit for, they got a lot of endurance, stamina. And since they can't unleash it on you, they are sitting there and they could think about you for a long ass period of time and hold it for hours and hours. They know how, they have literally astro traveled and they damn near on you. Like sitting on your lap, sitting on your head. Whew. That's why, oh, Spirit is revealing to you exactly what these divine masculines are doing. They projecting onto you. They're astro traveling onto you. Even if they at work working, their body is working, but their heart and mind, their emotions, it's like they have learned how to have their body do the same repetitious thing, but they be emotionally somewhere else. And where they at? They waiting on you. Not waiting. They are waning on you. The waning crescent moon. Emotions are running high. And you may be trying to tap into your masculine energy and like persevere and control the situation and not call them and literally ground yourself, which means that right now a lot of people will be trying to this is why in divine masculine energy y'all over here meditating and trying to stay grounded. It's making sense now. They're all connected. Y'all got whiplash. This is like y'all are like, namaste. Don't you pick up that phone. Don't you call Tyrone. And this energy wants you to come. But that ain't so divine masculine. That's real feminine. That's some bitch shit right there. I will not get taken personal. I will not. I will not. I'm going to keep my words, my thoughts to myself. But can we please just call it for what it is? Please, Spirit. Okay, Spirit said I could call it for what it is. You heard that, right? You heard my phone give me confirmation. This some bitch nigga shit. That felt good. Oh, that felt so fucking good. It feels better. You see that? The moon. Look at that distance. That's telling you. Y'all heard my shadow, right? That was my shadow. My shadow said I'm fucking triggered. That's just the truth. So this person is trying to trigger you because of the distance. That's what it is. Look at that. I told you they could sit there for fucking hours and replay the memories over and over and over again all day long. And then what you do? You stop and you look back. Hey there, how far you're trying to go? Oh my God. So you're trying to take control over the situation just so you could be productive. Hold on a second. God, my phone is dinging. Yeah. But I promise you, you ready to like burst. Okay, this person wants they calling you. See that hand? It's like, you know that damn Mortal Kombat? Get over here. You know that energy? That's what's happening right now. That's what I feel. It's like Opportunity is calling. This person is like literally got your heart in the hand, like that's what they said. I'm telling you. So this person must know the moon cycles. Okay, they're pretty much saying you are the fragment of them, and you're trying to like separate or something. That's what I said. They saying that you a fragment. Y'all are a fragment of each other. You got starting a family and Pluto. Apology. Okay. And this person, divine feminine, is instead they are trying to open you up. 444 again, they're trying to open you up and they're trying to transform you with this. I'm confused. Self-love. I don't know. I guess they want you to confront your shadow or something. Something about image and reputation and karmic spying. Okay, so y'all could have karmic spying on y'all. I don't know. Yep, my phone dinging. Okay, so the intention. I feel like your intentions. This person wants you to love yourself. For some of you, this person is trying to heal. It's like they're trying to get you to confront the situation so y'all can close the chapter or close the door. Maybe they're starting a family, right? Maybe they're starting a family and they want to apologize and like clear the air before they start their new life. Maybe they want closure. Or, maybe divine feminine, you need closure. Whatever it is, the rejection is like is waning on y'all. It's waning. Oh wow. Oh wow. Something about this person, they may not ever really commit to nobody, and that may be like a qualm for you. Okay? Because I do feel like they talking to you in your dreams. And they feel like you're trying to like tune them out. You're trying to like cope with the emotions instead of like succumbing to your emotional state. You're trying to like nope, 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 nope. You're the red again. You seeing red again. And it's like it's making you like aggressive. You're like, I gotta stop doing this shit. Oh man. Cause look, it literally says you don't want to cry anymore. In reverse, intercourse. They wanna kiss and make up. Dang, divine feminine. All right, there's some type of gift, abundance. What's up? Let me tell you something. There's a lot of hands out here, divine feminine. Take my hand. Take my strong hand, not my weak. They will put something in your head. Okay. Divine timing. Trust and believe it gets better with timing. Okay. They're saying that they got a lot of healing to do, but it gets better with timing. Y'all age like fine wine. I'm telling y'all, you got this person on your ass. There's a vacation coming in. Chaos, surprise. It's you. Look at you. Okay, something's waning. Something is waning on somebody. Oh, I'm hearing that song by I didn't hear that song Instinct. I should have spent a little more time on you, on you, on you, on you. Is it God must have spent a little more time on you? Listen to that song because that's the song coming through for this person. All right, and then how did I dun, 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 dun. My life was complete I thought I was home. Okay. I don't even know who's out. Never thought that love could feel like this. And you came and showed me just with one kiss. Now that I see that you're right here with me, you're it's an angel. It's a miracle. My love is like a your love is like a river. Something something. Y'all know the I don't know the words, y'all. This person playing a lot of music, okay? They playing a lot of music. I'm telling you, you're beautiful. It's true. Look at that death. Look at that. Listen, this person is trying to tell you that they're not dealing with nobody no more. That's what they're trying to say. That's what they're trying to say. They're not dealing with nobody no more. They're saying that their third party is work. All they do is work. They don't deal with nobody no more. They don't deal with nobody no more. They're just focusing on work or something about focusing on work. That's their only challenge. That's their biggest thing. All right, something about doing with travel, a chariot, a car. You know the difference. They may be holding back as well, right, Divine Feminine? This person watches you too. I do pick up this King of Swords energy. This could be like a person that works in the public eye, or they have a lot of they miss you. Look at this. This Divine Feminine, they say they miss you. They said stop trying to control the situation. Stop trying to be so logical. Get into your feelings. This person wish you would get back into your feelings and not so much in your and what it looks like. You need like something about looks like. Six of Pentacles. The challenge here is that they just work. You thinking that they don't care, but they care. They're saying that they put on this facade like they are emotionally detached because of the type of work they do. I don't know. But that's what they had said. Person want to make up with you. Oh, okay. So this person is saying that they was waiting on you, Divine Feminine. Waiting on you to, I don't know, forgive them. They're waiting on you to come. They didn't mean to make you cry. They didn't mean to do something that they did. Whatever that they did not want to do that. Like, they miss you. They would do it all, they could do it all over again. They would have come, or they would have made more effort. It's a lot of shoulda, coulda, wouldas here.
You can just tell people.
Yeah. Yeah, so they trying to tell you, they trying to communicate. This was the Knight of Cups that came out in what's manifesting in love. Like I told you, there is a divine masculine, okay, divine feminine that is trying to get you to hear their telepathic message and to come towards them. That's what they saying. They want to know like you want it too or something like that. They want you to come to their house, or they want to come to yours. But I really feel like how it goes is this person is telepathic communicating with you because they want to either come to your house or you come to theirs. But they need an invitation or something like that. Like they don't have a way in is what they're saying, or something about not having a way in. They feel like you still love them. You're just trying to tell yourself that you don't. You're being guarded, defensive. Eight of Wands. They're saying that the reason why you're like they're saying is that you're deliberately holding back what you naturally want to do. I don't know what to say about this. Okay. I don't know. Listen, I feel like this person said you decided to give up on the situation prematurely, is what they're saying. That's what they're saying. You made a decision to give up on the situation prematurely. You didn't try hard enough. Not okay. They said don't say it like that. That's a trigger word for somebody, okay? I sorry. They tell me not to say it like that to you, okay? That how you want me to say it? Whew, the person gotta walk on eggshells with you, divine feminine. Didn't I say that? They said they gotta walk on, like, you quickly can go from nice to cold in a flash. Like lightning quick. Lightning quick. They said they can't say the wrong thing. So they got, all they could do is substitute to whispering in your ear or talking to you in your dreams, because they just, if you just open up, they saying that they would make you happy, but you block them. You're not talking to them. They can't tell you their truth. They can't even speak to you. They can't even get clarity. All right, because you done moved on. They're saying you don't even talk to them. You don't even talk no more. We just finished making up. Why you want to act like that? This person got me emotional. And I'm not even an emotional person. Yes, I am. Let me stop lying. This person is saying Three of Swords. They just want to have a conversation. They just want to get clarity, and then you can decide from there. Okay, you can decide from there. And if you decide that you don't want to do it still, and they all clear the air, then y'all both can move on and close the door. Whoop de whoop de whoop. Okay, that's what they're saying. But they're telling me to tell you that there's so many sides to you. One minute you're this way, next minute you're that way. One minute you are in a loving state, the next minute you are in a, what? You talking to me? Like they saying that you swap. You switch it up on them so many times that they just don't know anymore. That's what they're saying. They're saying that this is why they don't come towards you. This is why they juggle the situation, is because they can't figure out what mood you gonna be in. It's a permanent emotional stuff. Yeah. So I mean, like, I just don't understand with all this sweet rainbows and shit. I need to know what's the problem. This person is saying there is no problem, that you keep making a problem. But then why we have a karmic spine? What's the problem? Why is that a challenge? Okay, Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. This person, the challenge is they want to pretend like when you come back into their life, they want to like pretend like they don't care. What in the baby shark tails? This person wants to pretend when you come back like they weren't waiting on you. I don't know why this is so important for this person. I don't know why. It's important for this person to be able to like give this image or this reputation, like their ego. I mean, I call it ego, but I feel like this person feels like you do something to them. And I know I'm not making excuses for this person, but the truth of the matter is, I don't care what type of, this person is mushy on the inside, but they can put on a whole nother facade on the outside. And that's what it is. This person, for their image or their reputation, like, they don't want to feel like they went to you. They want to be able to, like, which is probably not going to go well with you, divine feminine, because I feel like this person is not living in their authentic truth. And their authentic truth is that you're not chasing them. It's not coming, but with the Knight of Cups, they want you to come with this emotional, come towards them with love and emotions given, right? But then the challenge is they want to sit there and act like they're too busy working and they didn't care that they just saw you. This is someone that if they saw you on the street, they want to be able to like, what in the Love Jones, love and basketball shit is going on around here. They want to walk past you, or they want to they want to make it, they want you to look back. Some of y'all, they want to make you jealous. That's how I feel. It is. I feel like that. That's how I feel. Because you're not paying no attention. Okay? No, but this person has to have Taurus in their chart. They have to have fire sign. They have to have some type of fixed energy with the world card. They could be a Gemini where there's two sides to this person. But with this Two of Cups energy, this in the Six of Pentacles, this person wants to feel like, okay, fine. You, since you begged me, or since you want me that bad, like, okay. What in the Aries, Gemini, Scorpio? This is like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Don't do that. I don't know. This is something else. It's like, it's not even pride because strength ain't even out here. This is just petty. They're saying that you made them look weak. You made them look soft. You made them look, you did something. I don't know what you did. If you humiliated this person or something, this person feels like you made them feel some type of way. Mm-hmm. That's what they're saying. And so it did some type of, did something to their image or their reputation. This person is saying that's what they were, this is like somebody that would probably like be like, mm-hmm. Like they just say yeah. Or like, yeah, no problem. But on the inside, this person does the same thing that they saying that you do, which is like to act like they're unbothered. But if you dating another Taurus, you already know, or they have Taurus in their chart. They don't ever forget. They always get their lick back. And this is why I feel, with this may be why it's like breakup to makeup type of energy, or this person may be saying like, and for a lot of you, I do feel like there is that third party energy. And again, I am still picking up a distorted energy where it's like someone is spying on y'all and they are monitoring y'all telepathic conversations. Who you talking to? You talking to me, Willis? This is like, you know, someone is watching everything. And so I do feel like with that, it's like there is karmic spying. That's a challenge. And then y'all egos with the reputation, your identity, what you believe in, your belief, what you will and will not do, prevents y'all from ever speaking directly to each other. And all the implied thoughts is like also a combination of your person for maybe like a brief moment. Like I could feel when it kept shifting, where it was like real negative thoughts coming. And the negative thoughts wasn't necessarily me, but I feel like it was the emotional feelings of y'all karmics as well, projecting onto the situation because they're watching y'all. And it's just that's just what I see. Yes, because some of them do have families from prior situations. Yes, the Five of Swords. So maybe this person do have to like be in that Five of Swords energy, and you pick up on it energetically, and next thing you know, you done swapped energies again, and now you like, okay, now I'm the Queen of Swords. Okay, now I'm this. It's like you swapping energies, and there's no consistent energy despite what happens around you. You know? And then y'all both pretend like the both of y'all are fine. That's the chaos. Sheesh. Can we get abundance? Okay. Something about the Three of Pentacles and celebration. Um, something about work. Something about work, celebration, gifts, and work. It's going. They saying like I see y'all putting in work or collaborating, building, doing something. Something to do with work. All I heard was someone say, "You know what this means. You know what this is." So for some of y'all may know what this is. I don't know what it is, but that's all they said. You know what this is. So whatever the Three of Pentacles mean to you, damn it, I got to go. It's too difficult. It's too difficult. I don't know. Karmic tie. I'm telling y'all, it's y'all karmic ties. And y'all mirroring each other. Ooh. It says karmic ties. We have a past life connection. Memories are surfacing either consciously or subconsciously. So some of y'all have ties with other karmics, and this is affecting this situation. Some of y'all, this is your karmic, or it feels like if y'all got karmic spies, clearly it's a lot of third party energy around here. It's just too much going back and forth, and they trying to have a voice too. They all want something to say. They all got something to say. I wish you could see that we are mirroring each other right now. Five of Wands. I'm telling you now. This is more the energy I was picking up, divine feminine, but it's real sexual. Sexual healing, sexual healing, baby. It's good for you. Oh my God. I feel the sexual energy between us, yet it's beyond physical attraction. It needs to be elevated to the expression of deep, unconditional love. This person wants you to love them unconditionally. Unconditionally. I couldn't even say the word. Shani. Unconditionally? No, unconditionally. I'm telling y'all karmics are not happy. They're not happy. Karmic behaviors, people, or situations is playing a role in what's happening with me, and it's hard for me to see a way out. This person don't see no way out. This person is walking. They just gonna walk into ongoing traffic at this point. I'm listening to my higher self now. A higher power is guiding me. Cause they gotta elevate their emotions. It's too low vibrational. Their emotions is like down low, down low. Like they're in the root chakra. They're in their root chakra. Heavy, heavy. And I feel like divine feminine, you in another, you try not to be in this root chakra. This journey is teaching us one of the most important spiritual lessons, patience. 3-3. Then y'all have all these damn, it could be a life path number 3, life path number 1, 4, 11, 9. That was patient. I'm tired, y'all. I'm about to end this reading. This was it. This was very a lot, a lot. But okay, Spirit asked me to break it down like this. So I hope it resonates and you're able to discern the difference between the energy in accordance with where you are on your journey. And so we're not going to do any tarot questions today. I need to go take a spiritual bath. Goddamn, this is what I need to go do. I'm gonna wash my hair too. I'm gonna wash everything. All this shit gotta go. This shit gotta go. Whew. I'm gonna go for a jog. Not today. I love y'all too. I appreciate each and every single one of you. There's something that Spirit wants us to learn from doing this like this. I don't know what, but it's time we about to grow and find out together. Again, there's an aspect of these conversations. It's not going to be on this channel. It's going to be on my next channel. So be sure to follow me over on my Talk Tequila channel. That link should be in the description box. And I'll probably do it once a week instead of every day because it is draining. So I'll probably do it on Wednesdays. So just let me know. And follow me over there. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all Monday. Bye, guys. Have a great weekend, okay? Okay. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, guys. Love you.